Hello, I'm going to show you guys how to make a special kind of self-portrait today. So we all know that we've been having to do things a little bit differently and wear masks and stuff, and I wanted to do a self-portrait at the beginning of the year and the end of the year so that we can see the differences in our skills, our art styles, our looks, and everything. So we're gonna do a special kind of peekaboo self-portrait with a mask that when you pull it open, you can see what your face looks like. So I'm gonna fold my paper up in half, hamburger style. Like this, and then fold half of it down so that it meets this line right here. And so you can choose to do one or the other. You don't have to fold it like this, but this is the way that I'm gonna do it so that I can draw a portrait with a mask on, and then when you pull it all down, you can see your face. So I'm gonna start drawing the top half of my face up here and put my eyes right here. And remember, if you're drawing, to draw lightly with a regular pencil so that you don't have to erase so much, because right now I'm just drawing with a black colored pencil. They're a little bit hard to erase, but it's a little bit easier for you guys to see on the camera. So I'm just drawing my eyes. I'm gonna put, this is the color part of my eye, and then your pupil. And remember that you are drawing a self-portrait of yourself. A self-portrait is a picture that you draw of yourself. So make sure you are drawing you and not me. And you don't have to draw in my style. You can draw your own style however you like to draw pictures of people or portraits. And I'm showing you guys how I do mine. There's my eyebrows. Then I'm gonna give myself some hair. I'm not gonna do too much with my hair because I'm gonna add a lot of color into it later. So I'm just gonna kind of give myself some outlines for my hair. And then now I'm gonna draw down here. If I open it up, I can see the rest of my face. I'm gonna finish that circle up. Give myself a little nose. My mouth and my tongue. Maybe put some teeth in there. And I'm gonna finish my hair. Here's my neck. And you can do as much down here as you'd like, but leave a little bit of room on the sides for what we're going to do. I'm going to fold my paper back up so that I can do my mask one. I'm just gonna do the same thing, finish that circle, or that oval shape, I should say. I'm going to draw my mask right here. Finish my hair. And then you can design your mask however you would like. I'm probably just gonna put my design on when I color it, and I'll show you guys that when I finish. So I'm gonna open it back up. So now you can see I have my mask part right here, which you can fold that back and just see your face here. I'm going to, now, I'm adding my nose ring in here because I have a nose ring. I'm gonna add right here where we would fold the paper and hide it. So from your eyes down, you can add in some adjectives about yourself. You can add in some things that you like, or you can add in some pictures of things that you like to do, or hobbies, games, anything like that. So that when we close it, we have our masked picture, but when you open it, you can see all about you. So I'm gonna draw some cute shapes. I'm gonna put a heart in here, and I'm gonna write creative. You don't have to copy yours the same way that I'm doing mine. You can write whatever words that you want. Colorful. I'm gonna draw a little cat because I like cats. I'm gonna write kind. And just fill up as much of this space, especially the outside space, as you want, with different things about yourself, different things that you like, different things that you want to do or like to do. I'm gonna add a semicircle in here. I'm gonna color that in as a rainbow. I'm gonna put a needle and a spool of thread because I told y'all last week that I like to sew. Put some yarn down here because I also like to make art with yarn. I'm just drawing a star right here. Put a little Mickey Mouse head down here because I love going to Disney and Disney movies and stuff. I'll probably color that in later. And just spend as much time as you would like doing your designs down here. And then also fill in some background space up here. I'm just gonna do kind of like this starburst lines so that when I'm coloring, I can color that in with something. So I have a design here and then I have a different design when I open it up right here. So take your time, color it however you want to, color it with whatever you want to, whatever you have available to you. I think I'm gonna do, I'll color this part first. I'm just putting in a couple of different colors in for my skin color because I only have a 12 pack of the colored pencils. There's not a whole lot of different shades or colors or anything.
Good morning, Mr. Gordon and Ms. Washington. Please come to the front office. Mr. Gordon and Ms. Washington, please come to the front office.
Remember to fill in as much space as possible. I am leaving some white on the top and the bottom of my mask intentionally, but I don't want there to be white, or a lot of white at least, in my, where I'm coloring in my rainbow. I want to try to color that in as nicely as I can, spend time working on craftsmanship, making sure that I'm coloring that in nice and evenly. You might notice that my purple that I'm putting in my hair and the purple that I put here on my mask look different, even though I'm using the same pencil, because I'm just pressing pretty lightly on my hair, but I pressed nice and hard down here so I would have a darker color. So we can use different types of shades even though we're using one pencil. And you can do that with crayons pretty easily as well. Sometimes with markers, depending on the kind of marker you're using. With markers, sometimes you have to just go over a couple of times with the same color to make it dark. do the outside. Remember what we talked about with intentional white spaces versus not coloring it in all the way? I might change my mind later and decide I do want to color this in normally, but I kind of want it to look like emphasis lines, which is a principle of design where you are putting emphasis on something by drawing these types of lines around it. And it kind of gives it a little bit of a visual texture as well, but this is just the way I'm designing my background. You don't have to do your background the same as mine. So I think I'm happy with this. I'm gonna open it up and color in this bit as well. And I'm not going to do that on camera. I will do that and show you guys after I am finished. But work as long as you need to. Don't rush to finish coloring yours in, and keep it nice so we can either upload it to Artsonia or have a picture, take a picture of it to send to me so I can put it up on there for you, because I want to save these so we can do another portrait at the end of the year and compare the two.